Good morning, Dusty Everson here, and I am the owner of Everson's Karate, located here in Robbinsville, New Jersey. I'm standing here at my home today, and I figured I'd take a moment and shoot this little short video for everybody. I had a couple conversations in the last couple of weeks with people have called me up and asked me for a little bit of advice. One of the things everybody is concerned about is they're trying to recover from the summer. And right now you're probably hearing everybody out there saying, let's get ready for the big push here in September for back to school. Well, me personally, I don't want to wait till September to get a big push. I want my push to be done every month. So I have come up with this system to be able to have a steady flow of new students coming in every month. When you think about every business in this world, we just don't rely on one occasion to be able to make a living. We do everything that we can every month to have that steady flow. We had a very, very busy summer. Our classes were full the whole summer long. We had events going all summer long to keep the retention going. And not only that, I had things in place to keep a steady flow of new students coming in. And plus our karate camp helped us a lot this summer to keep the income coming in for us as well. So what I'm going to do is go over a little bit of a system that I have on what I do to get students to come into Everson's Karate on a steady base instead of having to wait for those big pushes every month. So the first thing of it is, somebody told me this a long time ago. If you want 10 new students a month, that means you got to have 10 things in place to be able to get those 10 students. That means 10 marketing pieces out there running for you constantly. And the things that I like to do a lot, which I'm going to go over here on the whiteboard, is I like things working for me all the time, regardless whether it's a direct mail piece or it's my Facebook or it's my email marketing. Those things are going to have to be set up to work for you every month to keep that steady flow. And again, I don't want to wait for September to get students. I want students coming in all year round. This summer alone, we have 26 people on our 6-week summer special, in which we charge $199 for our 6-week special. And right now we're working on all the conversions to see how many we can convert over into a new student. Our goal out of those 26 is to get 50% of them to continue as a new student. Now, so when you look at a new student, what does it take to get a new student? What does it take? Well, first of all, and I'm going to apologize right back if something is spelled wrong here. I'm not the best speller in the world, so I'll apologize for that right off the bat. Okay. So in order for us to get a new student, which is in my center dot, one, I use postcards, okay? Now, I'm a firm believer in postcards. Postcards to me is magic. They are a 6.5 by 11 postcard, and I mail out a postcard every month to 5,000 people. I have a mailing list that I have. I worked that same mailing list for at least 7 times before I update it. And if you're looking for a postcard on what company that I use for postcards, just email me at dustyeverson@verizon.net and I'll send you that information. Now, your postcard has 2 purposes. 2. One is to get your phone ringing. The second purpose is to drive them to your website. And that's my next thing I use to get a new student is my website. Okay? Now, your website is designed to be able to capture their name and their email address. I talked to somebody yesterday and he said, well, have you seen my website? And I said to him honestly, I said, it doesn't matter what your website looks like, as long as it's working for you, as long as it is capturing name and email address. That's the only 2 things I care about, is their name and email address. Because once I got those 2 things, and then from there, I can work them. And that goes back to the next category, is my email marketing, my emails. Now, the emails are designed to build credibility of Everson's Karate. So So far, I have taken my postcard. And my postcard is either going to do one or two things. It's either going to get the phone ringing or drive them to my website. And from my website, I'm hoping that my website is designed to where it's going to entice them to put in their name and their email address. Now, when they do that, that means they weren't really ready for you yet. They needed more information. And that's where your emails come into place, because your emails will work for you 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And so that's the three things that really works well for Everson's Karate. I remember when I first started getting into marketing to where Everson's Karate was on the bottom line. I mean, I was struggling. I mean, I was hitting my overdrive protection. I was having a hard time paying my staff. I was having a hard time paying me. So once I made this decision to get out and educate myself about marketing, these are the things that I had to put in place. Now, Everson's Karate this year, we are going to top almost $800,000 this year. Okay, here at Everson's Karate, and I got to think I got to thank people who have taught me this system of marketing and get me to understand that it takes, if I want 10 new students, I got to have 10 things working for me. Now, I just started getting into Facebook. Okay. Now, this week alone, and I've had a couple of apps made for me for Everson's Karate. This week alone, I have had 2 people who have come in and tried our cardio kickboxing program from the Facebook page. So Facebook is now, I'm starting to get myself a little bit more familiar with how the program works and how it's working for you. So far we have postcard, website, email, Facebook. And I don't want to forget about the second biggest thing in the karate school, and that is birthday parties. Now, when you're doing birthday parties, the only thing you should be thinking about on birthday parties is capturing their names and email address. That's a lead generation program. We charge $300 for a karate birthday party, and it is for unlimited kids, because we want as many kids as we can to come into our school. So once we get their capture their names and email address from the birthday party, they will go back over here into my email campaigns, so that now I can build the credibility of Everson's Karate. And I have a whole set of marketing campaigns that I use for birthday parties too, because I want to sell a birthday party a week. I try to do one birthday party every Saturday, and if I can do, and I don't get 4 a month, we get 3 a month, and sometimes it slows down a little bit, but we get 3 a month. So if you got 30 kids coming to a birthday party every week, and if I do 3 a month, that's 90 kids a month that's coming through your school. So somebody asked me, how do you build your list? You build your list from your birthday parties, from your postcards, from your website. That's how you build that list. So and then once I have that list, I can really work it. So postcards, website, email, Facebook, birthday parties, and of course, events. We have Bring a Friend Day, which everybody I'm hoping is doing, the Bring a Friend Days, all kinds of different kind of events that goes into your school. Now again, the events have a purpose. The purpose is to capture their name and email address from here. At your birthday parties and your events, I don't believe in selling them at the events or birthday parties. That's not what they're designed for. People are there for a birthday party. They're not there to hear a sales pitch at the end of the birthday party. All you worry about is getting their information, and then once you have their information, then you can try to do things with them with your emails. Okay, and if you want to know who I use for my email campaigns, you can email me at dustyeverson@verizon.net, and I'll send you that information as well. So this whole circle of events that I've got working for me every day, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. My postcards, and my next thing that I love using here in New Jersey, and I don't know if it's all over the country, is the Clipper magazine. Okay? Now the Clipper magazine, and I love the magazine itself because magazines have a longer shelf life. So in other words, when they get the magazine full of different coupons and different businesses in your area, people will keep that around longer because it's a magazine. And now again, I use the Clipper magazine to do the same thing as my postcards, to either get my phone to ring or drive them to my website. Now, people just don't just go to your website. There's a few people who will do a search looking for kids karate. People need a reason to go to your website. So your marketing should give them a reason to go to your website. So these are the things that I use to get a student. Okay? And Everson's Karate, we are happy if we get 10 new students per month. Okay? That is our goal. Okay? So our goal is to get 10 new students a month. And I only use one special out there to get people in. I don't believe in free. We do a 6-week, $199 special, and that's the thing that we use all the time. Because I know if a student comes in, and if they sign up for a 6-week, $199 trial program, then I know they can afford the program that I'm going to be presenting to them. And so if you want more information about how I do this little circle here, just go to www.martialartbusinessmastery.com and you can check it out on my website. And this is the circle. I call this the wheel of success. And if you can get this all working for you, you will see a big difference in your business and your student flow. And quit waiting for September. Okay? Have students coming in every month. And if you have any questions whatsoever, again, you can email me at dustyeverson@verizon.net or go to my website, that's martialartbusinessmastery.com. And I hope this helped a lot, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you.